Titanic, but not where it should be.
I'm going inside, no touching, only proof.
That opening is my only doorway, slow and clean. I wait until the swirl calms, keeping fins high so the ridge stays unbroken.
If the floor lifts, everything disappears, hover only. I glide along the wall seam, keeping lamp low to reduce backscatter and preserve the skull detail.
First passenger remains, exactly where the ship left them.
Small objects tell more than gold ever can. This section feels like first class, ornament without comfort. Beads, like someone's necklace snapped in panic. Cabins are time capsules if I don't break the seal. Stairs mean public rooms, more artifacts, more remains. That hand is pointing at something, like a final choice. Coins and an ivory piece, passenger belongings, not cargo. I won't take it, only record how it lies. A room built for crowds. Now it's quiet forever. If there's treasure, it's in boxes like that. A bone line like breadcrumbs. Someone moved this way. No photo left. Only the frame that held it. Time to exit. Leave every clue exactly where it rests. Hold, let the water settle before the final wide shot.
Outside again. Everything connects. Cabins, office safe, dining hall.
No treasure taken, only the map of where it lies. Final rule, leave it untouched so the next dive stays true. End of Act 1, next block starts deeper inside the office line. One last orientation check, then I'm done. Cut here, keep the mystery intact. Depth steady, 300 meters, no rush. Everything recorded, everything left behind. Confirm heading, then end this sequence. Cut on the stillness, let the ocean do the talking. End of the first 50. Next, we re-enter via the office line. Nothing repeats. New rooms,
New evidence, same rules. Next block begins back inside, starting at the safe and the stamp.
Back inside. This time I follow the purser's office deeper.
Same doorway, different route inside. Right turn this time, toward crew quarters and the mail sorting room.
Mailbags, where letters turned to sludge but metal clasps survived.
Pens and seals, someone worked here until the end. Crew bunks, smaller, tighter, no luxury here.
Sorting tables, where cargo met paperwork.
Crates and bones, weight pinned people when the floor tilted. A bead trail, like someone spilled jewelry reaching for safety.
Pouch and ring, hidden, not worn.
Coins in mouths, old tradition or last desperation.
Officer's side, where rank still shows in the fixtures.
Common room ahead, where off-duty crew gathered.
A coin in a mug, payment, superstition, or accident.
Galley, where heat and panic mixed.
Storage holds trap the heaviest secrets, ceramics, tools, hidden wealth.
Another figurine, this one looks like a saint or deity.
Jewelry boxes hide everywhere. People scattered valuables, hoping to retrieve them later.
Skull markers appear like signposts. This is where someone stopped.
Retracing helps confirm the map. Nothing moved, nothing taken. I follow the pipe and shoe line markers exactly, keeping the same altitude and speed as earlier.
Up the stairs, back to passenger territory.
Suite ahead, where wealth was most visible.
Three together, family or strangers united by fate. Pen, book, tea. This was calm until the end.
Exit clean, final wide proof outside. Two full routes, crew and passenger, nothing disturbed. Next block. I document the watch movement and the suite evidence in detail. Back in, straight to the suite watch. No detours, only the watch trail.
Same hallway. New proof.
Tea, ink, and bones. The calm before panic. No text survives. Only shapes of a life.
There, gears in the open.
Not a coin. Watchwork.
Chain points somewhere else. A case ring separated from its heart. Backplate, the missing cover.
Even life avoids the light down here.
No names, just traces.
Now the stamp meets the watch.
Paper dyed, metal stayed.
Watch glass near the safe.
Everything points to one person's pocket watch.
Everything is exactly where it was.
Exit clean, no silt storm. I keep fins high and lamp low, gliding past the skull marker without touching the wall, preserving the corridor's clarity.
Final outside survey. Prove the whole map.
Same hook, now with answers.
Nothing taken, only connected.
Even the creatures pass like ghosts. Cut on stillness, leave the proof behind.
Depth steady, 300 meters, end of the loop. Watch confirmed. Site preserved.
One last orientation check.
End of Act 2. Depth confirmed, stable.
Everything stays where it rests. I hold perfectly still to end on the same rule that governed the entire dive. Document, don't disturb.
Cut here.
I hold motionless through the last long exhale, the wreck, the watch parse.
Proof recorded. Nothing taken.
New target. The wireless room. Signals trapped in rust.
The cable run should lead to communications. If it's blocked, I don't force it, only angles. Broken lines everywhere. Signals, pipes, lives. Insulators, the ship's nerves in glass. Tiles, this should lead to baths. Tiles stop here. Mechanical space next. This is where the ship's body worked. Everything stays clean when the floor stays untouched.
Final outside survey. Wireless, baths, mechanical tunnel.
The hook stays the same, only the story grows. Nothing taken. Signals, sense, tools, all left behind. Cut on stillness. Let the ocean keep its secrets.
End of this block.
Depth steady, 300 meters.
Everything stays where it rests. Cut here. Signals recorded. Nothing taken. Depth confirmed, steady. End of the 50. I hold perfectly still through a long exhale,
leaving the new route mapped and untouched behind the darkness. Cut here.
Next block begins with a fresh hook. New remains, new rooms.
Fresh hook? This isn't passenger space.
Medical gear, and someone who couldn't leave.
Follow the bone line, no guessing.
Tools frozen mid-use? That's worse than treasure.
Up to the gym, different kind of artifacts.
Strength meant nothing here.
A quiet room ahead, quieter than the rest. I follow the arch line carefully, keeping altitude constant.
Prayer stopped mid-breath.
Loop back, no repeated rooms. One last passenger cache, then I'm out.
Exit clean. Leave every clue exactly placed. Final proof shot. Medical, gym, chapel, trunk.
End of the dive. No souvenirs.